password?
To open the machine.
Okay. I know it's a provocative question. You think for it for a while and then you come back with lots of questions. Like, what is a password? What can I do with it? Or, why I've been asked this question? So, to overcome this double-ended question, let me try a different approach. I'll be showing you two passwords. And these two passwords changed my life. Here they are. Now, I want you to try or guess what these passwords are. Raise your hands if you are able to figure out what password 1 is. Okay. Raise your hands if you are able to figure out what password 2 is. Okay. Raise your hands if you are perplexed. Expected. So, a very good morning to inspiring Toastmasters and intuitive guests. I, Lokesh Ranka, present to you my project 2, and the title is It Happened Because I Changed Mine. And there was a blank there. So, it happened because I changed my password. So, let me take you back in time, precisely in May 2015. I came to office. I opened my laptop, switched it on. The first thing I see is this, a common screen. So I filled in all the details here, click go. Then I see this. So my password expired as per the company policies. And it's asking me to change it. So I clicked on change password. As I was seeing that screen of change password, I recalled an article written by Mauricio Estrella. That article was how he set his password with various goals in his life and how those passwords help him to achieve those goals. Interestingly. So, as I looked at that pulsating cursor asking me to punch in my new password, I focused what I need next. I wanted to travel. And therefore, I kept my password this. Now this might be a puzzle for many of you, so let me explain. This transformed into Lokesh is traveling to Brussels in June 2015 for 3 months. And trust me, it worked. Within a week of setting this password, I got an email from my manager stating I need to process my visa. And as mentioned here, by June 2015, so I'll say the precise date, on 6th June 2015, I was at Mumbai airport catching my flight for Norway and then Brussels. Of course, the tenure was not as mentioned in password, 3 months. But the interesting fact is, within a span of 3 months, I again traveled to the same place. So, it worked. Then, as per the corporate policies, our password get expired very quickly. So, the next time when the change password screen came, I thought, what next? I wanted to get rid of my car loan. Not a big deal for many of you, but for me, yes. So I thought, why not to keep a password like this? Again, puzzled looks. So, this means this. Lokesh mind is highly focused on getting out of debt. by December 2015, I was able to close my car loan. Between the journey of these two passwords, I had few unsuccessful attempts also. Why? And some guidelines if you want to try this. First of all, make your password goal oriented. Be very specific. If you want to include time, include it. Be realistic with your password. I don't want any one of you to say, I want to be as rich as Ambani. If your goal is too big, split it in chunks and use those chunks as password. Be positive, and whenever you get that whenever you get that password screen, punch it. Don't use password manager because that would defeat the purpose. Now many of you might be wondering why this happened. The reason is whenever I was trying to type in that password, I was trying to manifest that thing in my mind. And this helped me to be focused on that goal and keep a track of it. This works. I know it would work for you also. So next time when you see that change password screen, just remember what next goal you want to achieve and what password would you be keeping. Thank you.